Hey, this is Lou. This is now 13 days, 2 weeks on testosterone. Maybe it's 12 days. But 13 days. I went to my GP the other day, who I'm doing sharing it with my endocrinologist, and I asked her if I could go up to 2 satchels of Testogel instead of just the one. She said that'll be fine, but my mood swings might get a bit more up and down. This is only the second day of having the 2 satchels. I haven't noticed much of a difference, though. My pregnant sister reckons I'm very moody. I'm not really. I don't reckon I am. I reckon that's just her moodiness and me snapping at her moodiness, just getting over it. She has attitude for everything, and then when I snap back, it's, oh, too much Testogel for you. It's like, oh, shut up. But no, I haven't noticed much, really. My voice hasn't changed. My skin felt a little oily the other day, so I started using Proactive because I didn't want to have like breakouts or anything like that. Kind of over zits by now. Yeah, nothing's really changed. I wish it'd hurry up, but I'm like dying to just change and be able to pass. I got my binder the other day in the mail after waiting a month after ordering it. And I was pumped as, and I think it was yesterday, I put it on, and after an hour or so, I was really tired, so I went and had a nap, like 25 minutes, and then when I got home, I went back to bed, and I ended up waking up at 7:30. I'm like, what's going on? But I'd left the binder on while I fell asleep, and I don't think I'm taking enough deep breaths with it on, and it's just making me tired. So I have to, I guess, practice wearing it around a bit more and taking big breaths. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to go out in the thing. I'll just go out and have to come back home and go to sleep. It's really hard to get on. Really, really hard. I normally ask one of my sisters to help me pull it off. Maybe I could order a bigger size, or maybe it's a perfect size. It's just extremely hard to get on and off. What else? I didn't say much in my intro video about myself, really. Leading up to deciding I needed testosterone. When I was 2, my mother said I had a big argument with her and said, I'm a boy. And she thought I was going to ask for a sex change when I turned 18. You know, she was like 6 years, a bit far ahead of herself. Waited till I was 24, but I cut my hair real short, like a little guy's haircut, when I was grade 6. And I thought it was really cool at first, but after a while, I started getting teased and all that sort of stuff. And by high school, I realized that I needed to just act the way I looked, I guess, to get through life. Otherwise, I was just going to be teased forever. So, I let the hair grow and everything, and spoke with the girls. That was so boring. I'd just sit down and talk the whole time. I was like, don't you want to get up and kick the football or soccer ball, or throw a tennis ball or play handball or something? But they were just happy to sit down and gossip. And the bitching, as soon as one girl was away, they'd all just bitch about that one chick. I was like, nothing really bothered me about people. I would just let everything slide. I was like, oh, that's them, whatever. And so after high school, after not having any boyfriends or anything, when I was 22, I think I was 22, I met this guy and thought, oh, he's cool. He had the tattoos and he liked AFL football and he seemed like a lot of fun. So I started hanging out with him, and after a week he was like, I want this to be serious. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. But by 6 months it was like, why don't I have any feelings for him? Why do I just want to hang out and play UFC on the Xbox? I wanted to sit down and drink with him and his mates. I didn't he told me one time, he said, "You never kissed me. Why don't you ever kiss me or hug me?" And I was like, "I don't know." So yeah, just after 6 months, I was like, "Look, this isn't working. I think we have to, start being friends." And he didn't want to be my friend, so we just stopped talking. And then, about a year or so later, I said to my mum, "I think I'm gay," just because I think I hid how I honestly felt for myself for so long. When I was little, I knew it, but I got older and realized, no, I shouldn't be like that. So I tried being a lesbian, I guess. Went to the clubs, made out with girls and stuff, and thought, whoa, this is right. I ended up having a bit of a fling with one chick, and it felt perfect. I wanted that physical contact. I wanted to do that stuff. And then I was at a nightclub one night, and I wasn't too drunk, so I always usually write myself off. Don't know why. But I was standing back looking around, and the club was just full of chicks. There was like no guys there. I was standing there thinking, this isn't me. I was surrounded by all these girls, and it was driving me insane. Like, I wanted to talk to them. But then, I wanted to go and talk to my mates and sit down and talk about the girls that I'm looking at or something. And I started freaking out. And then, I can't remember what was said to me, but I was talking online to someone. And they said something, and then it all clicked and came rushing back to me that I really do just feel and want to be a guy. And then things got real tough. I didn't want to get on testosterone. I didn't want to change. I wanted to just be happy with who I was, but it just wasn't happening. I started seeing a psychologist after I saw like heaps when I was younger, but they never helped because I never voiced how I honestly felt. And talking to him made me realize that this really is what I want. For myself, I need to change, otherwise I'm not going to get anywhere in life. I'm going to be stuck in this little bubble. So, yeah. So after a year on seeing this psychologist, finally got to the endocrinologist, and now I'm on testosterone. So, yeah. So has anyone else ever tried Testogel? Like, I know one satchel, my endocrinologist said for men, it helps them get their testo levels right back up. But I don't know how effective it is on FTMs. And I was wondering also if taking 2 satchels like blew your mind or made your testosterone levels skyrocket, or if it just sped up the process a bit more. I don't want to drag this on too much longer, but yeah, I'll do an update again soon. See you later.